Hi, welcome to the Practice Corner. I'm Jonathan. This is Citizen Sleeper, because I needed at least a one-day break from a game that shall remain nameless, at least for today. You'll probably be seeing more of it on the video I record on Sunday. But for right now, I figured we would do this kind of visual novel sort of a thing that involves dice. All I really remember about it, you can see I started a game very briefly, the continue options there, but all I really remember about it is you're someone on the run in the body of a robot trying to make this colony or spaceship or something inhabitable while eluding your pursuers and doing all sorts of various other things that we'll check into now. Also, Mom's here. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Hi, pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great, and I'm always happy you're here, but I'm particularly happy today because no voice acting at all. Which you know how I feel about that. If you've been watching my channel at all, I don't like it. I always say give me the robot voice, but at least if you can't do anything else. But like, Mom's here, so we'll get through it. And thank you much for that. Anyway, let's start a new game. That's where I am, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Ooh, what's...
It says operator 3.
Okay, so it's just empty save slots, so it's just, go ahead, pick one. Okay, we'll pick one.
This will erase the save data in this slot.
Absolutely, I'm fine with that. So,
No, you're on continue, yeah.
you continue erasing.
Operator works with the drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. Perk, transfer, intercept, chance to be in cryo on interface actions. And then they have skills underneath that. Engineer, interface, endure, intuit, and engage. And the symbols next to them. And then it says 0 is works with machines and physical tools. +1 works with digital interfaces. -1 uses strength or strength of will. 0 approach problems with awareness. 0 approach problems head on.
Okay, so these are various classes that we have. I don't know if I like that very much.
Extractor. Extractors work on resource extraction, often in hard value.
Oh, they're miners.
Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have a high level of endurance. So they have a +1 under use strength or strength of will, and a -1 under approach problems with awareness.
Ooga booga! I am strongman. I smash things. No. Oh, but guess what?
Those are your two choices.
Those are my only two choices. So, what are the lesser of two evils? I definitely don't want to be strongman. We'll just smash things. So I guess we're going over here. I wonder if in future playthroughs you'll unlock other types of sleepers. I guess we'll find out. But for now, let's go with this. Thanks, Mama. I was caught between either starting this, I was a teenage exocolonist, or starting Disco Elysium, and I don't think I made the right choice, but we'll see what happens.
The first thing you become aware of when waking is the disconnect, the delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting, minor, almost imperceptible, but always present.
Okay, so since he doesn't really know where he is, he's not sure what he should do, if he should do anything, so on and so forth.
First thing you become aware of when waking, at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Think of that body or forget that body.
Well, okay, considering I know the position he's in, it would be better mechanically if he just forgot it, because he's not getting it back, but, if I were him, I'd probably be thinking about it. It's like, he already started, and it's like, don't think about the pink elephants. So he's gonna think about the body, his old human body.
A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the stream of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from another.
That sounds creepy and I hate it.
It totally does.
Yeah.
The cold slips in behind and around you and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dull nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard at your back and face, cramping your limbs.
I was gonna say I have a question, what are my circumstances? But to be fair, my character's wondering the same thing right now. So, let's just move on.
You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and you retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain, at least.
But it's not comfortable either. It's very disorienting, I imagine.
In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease. A reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them.
Oh god, that can't be fun.
Remember the plan or remember the others?
Remember the others? Who the heck are the others? Okay, bring it on.
You remember there were 10 of you, 10 that could no longer stand the indentured work, the routines, the slow decay. 10 whose belief in their promised future was slowly dismantled day by day until they realized they had sold away everything that could ever and would ever matter. 10 that would escape, or at least die trying.
And in most cases, it was probably the second one.
Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. Wait for the cold or try to rest.
Try to rest. Don't just give in. Fight however you can.
But you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of the damage to your leg, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure.
Oh god. Sounds like a rough life for sure.
You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person.
Wow. Okay, this is going to be some hardcore sci-fi, I can tell that.
Time passes, the cold creeps further in.
Okay.
You feel something.
Define something. What are we feeling? Tell us something, game.
Warmth, not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors.
I hope that just means the freighter's waking up, and it doesn't mean that there's some kind of horrible disaster happening right now. But we'll see.
Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until a haze of dirty yellow, a figure appears.
What figure? Who? Who's there? Knock knock.
You are out.
It seems like we've been out this entire time so far. Not aware of much. Oh, now we're awake.
Dragos, pragmatic soldier.
Okay, so I guess that's us.
It has been a few hours
Okay.
since Dragos pulled you from the container.
Got it.
You sit huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an impoverished heater.
That's a weird way to describe a heater. It ain't got no money. I know what it means. It means it isn't working well. And it's kind of cruddy, but like, it still sounds funny. Maybe the heater needs to get a job. Okay, I need to get off this joke.
You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasmic arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with forged eyes, you hear a voice.
It's like, so we're a salvager in need of salvage, and in need of being salvaged, and who's gonna offer to do that for us? Let's find out.
So, sleeper, you all followed yet? Almost, or stay silent.
Yeah, I would have said getting there, so almost is close enough.
Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solids in cold plates or inside outer locks in my time.
Oh, God.
They weren't so lucky.
I don't think our guy would consider himself lucky, but compared to that, he definitely is.
Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech, his head set with its glinting eyes of the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare.
Okay, I feel like we're being sized up.
Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long.
Okay, that's not foreboding or anything.
You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he is just figuring out what to do with you. I plan to survive, what happened to them, or stay silent.
Okay, well, everybody plans to survive, so that's not really saying anything. What happened to them? I would want to know. But first, I don't think my guy does. Second, I don't think Dragos would tell us. So I guess we're staying silent this time.
I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation, and I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you are just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property.
Oh, so even though we don't own the body anymore, we still own something of theirs. That's interesting.
You nod along, you remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot, a copy.
So I guess this is kind of a different kind of out-of-body experience. Oh, God.
What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one did. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. S&ARP wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep a hold of you, well, then no one can.
Okay. So they want to protect their property until it's functionally not theirs anymore.
You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. So stop taking them and your body begins to shut down. Separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have?
Oh, God.
But for now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away toward the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could be right now. The eye, or stay silent.
Oh, God, I hate it when games do this. You've heard me talk about it before. I don't know what to say, so let's just repeat the last thing the person said to me. He's obviously saying the freighter is named the Eye. So let's stay silent again.
Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old freight container. I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you are welcome to it.
Thank you much.
Something wells up inside of you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Nod.
Got it.
All right, you head up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Dragos stalks back into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. So this is a tutorial introduction. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now.
Okay.
Select locations with the
D-pad.
D-pad and X.
Awesome. All right. So where is this freighter actually? Or where is this pod rooms of its arrest actually? Is what I would like to know.
Empty container.
Okay.
You're home for now.
Okay, we're right on it. Okay, that's the answer to that question. Thanks, Mama.
So per cycle energy condition. So it says end cycle. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one.
Yeah, let's do that. And they do a dramatic little fade out thing. Okay, got it.
You wake, curled up in the corner of the container, and begin slowly assembling the world around you.
Okay, we're reopening ourselves again to our surroundings again. Got it.
After all this time, you still find this body, the one that you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its messages readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the hole.
It's amazing that since this guy's living inside a robot, he still needs a blanket, but I guess he does. I meant to mention that before, didn't get around to it, so I did it then.
Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? Escape, getting answers, building a life.
Well, we're not ready to build a life yet. We're not even comfortable in our own bodies, so I know, escape to where? So I would say, getting answers.
It all matters. The past is impossible to escape if it remains a blur. What Essen Art did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way of understanding all this before you can move on.
Very, very true. But I'm also going to say it now. I hate the name of this corporation that's hunting us. Essen Art. Like, I mean, there are so many better corporations in sci-fi. Like Weyland-Yutani, the Tyrell Corporation was awesome in Blade Runner, or the Rosen Corporation into Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. Even Softtech and Cortech from Burn Cycle were better corporation names. Essen Art, though. Okay, whatever floats your boat, Dean. Moving on.
Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? The questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first.
Sounds like a plan.
Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. A mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder.
Ugh. Which I guess needs to be dissolved in water. Ew, that's what you have to eat all the time!
You thump the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid.
Oh, God. I'll never complain about any kind of food ever again.
As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring like a station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polynomial shapes like angular suns burning into your mind.
Oh, God. I'm so glad I'm real. Did I ever say that? Totally true.
There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you've finished drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day.
Good luck. Let's see what we find when we do.
Tutorial, condition, action dice, and energy. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Number 2, action dice. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions in the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. So 3 is energy. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you'll be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at a double rate per cycle.
That does
so
not sound
if you
fun.
look up here,
We see our dice.
so, but up at the top, this is your number 1. This is your condition bar at the top. These are your dice, and the number 3 is your energy bar.
Ah.
See, it's right here now, and then your condition bar is up here.
Ugh. So energy is really bad. The condition bar I can't even see.
So energy's almost halfway full, it looks like. The condition bar is pretty full because it goes from here to here. That's why I pointed it out.
I thought those were words. It's the actual bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just kind of hard to see. That's why I wanted to come
All
over
right.
and point it out.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, they have it like kind of bunched.
And most of our dice are pretty lucky. We have the 3. We have a 3 on the left, right? That sucks.
Well, it looks like a 2 on the left.
Oh God, even worse.
Yeah. A 2 on the left. You have a 5 in the second space. You have a 4 in the third space, and you have a 3 in the fourth.
So the 5 and the 4 are good. Everything else is no thank you. Why? Small complaint. I wish you could actually roll the dice. I understand why the computer just does that for you and hands them to you, but I wish I could roll them. But it's cool what they'll do. Like we'll have various tasks going on, and we'll be able to assign each die to a task. I think we may even be able to assign multiple sometimes, which is cool. But anyway, moving on. Wow. Okay, I was expecting something else to happen there. Can we? Oh, can I circle out to get to other things? Oh.
Drivers is standing in the corridor where when you close up the container.
Good morning or evening or whatever it is. We're in space, so who knows?
He is still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. The drone sits on his shoulder, its caching sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay or not good?
Well, we know the truth. Everyone knows the truth, but pleasantries are pleasantries, so we're fine, I guess. Okay.
The drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Work or sure?
I guess we have to be. Sure, I suppose.
All right then, he nods.
All right.
At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old holes down, selling them off to shipyards or break market dealers for cryo. Occasionally, we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap.
Oh, great. I would have been better off taking the monitor guy, the muscle head that I rejected. Oh well, we'll make do. It's fine.
It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper, you'll be used to the manual labor, and obviously I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Chits or got it?
Got it. We know what chits are, right? Chits are money. So got it.
He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, this be suited to moving one as quick as you can. And sleepers, well, he trails off.
Wouldn't usually do what? Offer us work? But I'm glad you did. Thanks, I guess.
But things being the way they are, for me at the yard, he pauses, I need the help. Why or happy to?
I'm happy to be of service. Although I get to be a gamer on occasion. I'm gonna ask the question. What's going on around here? It'll help us know the local climate. Why?
Things a little tight, that's all. I owe a little cryo to a client here or there. He pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do.
Will do. Yep.
He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back.
See ya.
Looks like it's time to get to work.
Yeah, I gathered that. We really need the text box name. Okay. Alright, so let's see.
That's Dragos' yard, King Scrap.
Okay, so they put me right there. Eventually I'll be able to make choices, but right now the game's holding me. So there we go.
Okay, so tutorial actions. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, select it with the whatever that symbol is. Plus sign?
Oh, the plus sign, so the X. Okay.
No, well, I mean, is because the X is next. Like, what's this?
So it's part of the D-pad, but which part? Did it light up any side?
No, it just says to perform an action, select it with just and X.
So they're just saying select the right spot on the D-pad and X at the same time.
And choose an action dice to assign.
I'm hoping it also lets me use the left stick. That'd be easier for me, but we'll see.
It says repeatable action, hold dissection. Even the rushiest hole can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. Across from that it says repeatable action, manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of salvage, but you are no stranger to hard labor.
I think those are just examples, but they might be well forgiven. We'll see.
Actions reward you with clock progress, energy, condition, or items depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcome. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. Negative, the action fails.
So it's like a Powered by the Apocalypse game where you have your full success, your mixed success, and your failure.
And then it has here, action dice affect these outcomes as follows. So this symbol means 100% chance of positive. This one means 50% chance of positive, 50% chance of neutral.
The part yellow, part white is probably your mixed.
So there's 2 different part yellow, part whites. One has 3 dots, one has 4.
Okay.
So one is 25% chance positive, 50% chance neutral, 25% chance negative. And then these 2 at the bottom, 50% neutral.
50%
neutral and 50% negative.
Okay, got it. So nothing's ever a guaranteed fail. Okay. All right.
So this is action displayed information about their type, risk level, and skill, and modifiers that apply to the action. So they say type 1, either critical or repeatable critical actions can only be performed once. The risk type 2, either safe, risky, or danger. So safe means no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Risky is negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. Danger means negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss.
Oh God.
And then they have under skill, the skill that this action requires, either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. And then under modifier, either a -1, a 0, a +1, or a +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require a +1 to perform.
Okay, so they're modifiers basically. Okay.
So this is saying repeatable action, hull dissection. Even the rustiest hull can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. And what they show here is a debt called in. Dragos is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses payment or 2, things could get nasty. And then it also shows under that back in business, every salvager knows that they're always just one lucky haul away from their next payday. Okay. They're showing that as a positive. They're saying that it's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of salvage. You're not a stranger to hard.
Okay.
You're a stranger to hard work.
So, how do we select one of these then?
I
thought.
I think it's basically a tutorial.
Okay,
right?
so it's really it's just example stuff. It's not even real.
So I think it's a circle. Yeah.
No.
Up at the top it says the circle is for leaving.
But it's not letting me. Oh no, it'll let me do that now. Okay. Okay. So. But all I can do is click back in.
End cycle. All cycles need to end. Rest
Oh.
and prepare for the next one.
I don't think I want to do that. So, oh god, I think I might have missed a chance to do something. That's pretty bad.
It does say empty container. Oops. Decaying scrapyard.
Oh yeah, so let's pop back in here. Okay, so actually we can really do this. Just let me see something here. So if I hold on. Oh yeah, I can select those and everything. Okay. Oh, I don't think I wanted that to go there. In fact, I don't even know what I put there. So can I circle out? Yeah, I can. Okay, so well, which one of those two did you say was positive actually?
It looks like the manual salvage on the right hand side.
Okay, so on the right hand side, and it doesn't say what my target number is. Like what? Oh god.
Yeah, I don't see where it says anything about a target number.
So I don't even know which one of my dice to spend here. I mean, like I could just spend my more expensive ones, but I'm not sure I want to. God. Well, I know I don't want to use the freaking 2.
Well, you're figuring that out.
All right. Well, I didn't want it to go there still. Well, apparently it wants to go there. Oh well, we can choose which to. Oh yeah, okay. You know what? Let's use one of the 50-50s because this isn't such a big deal. Okay, so let's. Okay, apparently this is what we're doing. That sucks. And then. Oh, I guess I just did that. Whoops. But at least it's a success. Okay. And now we just wait here. So how's your day? Alright. It'll how would I have selected the other options? What I would want to know the other task they gave me. I mean, a win to win, so I'll take it, but you know. Well, we can see some clock progress down there on something. That's good news. Well,
Any luck?
well, yes, some. I figured out how to select my die, but not how to select what task it went into. So, and this was a success, so I'll take it. But
Oh, well, here it says tutorial clocks. Actions often progress clocks.
clocks are basically objectives.
Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something, good or bad, is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Dragos' debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. So a debt called in, Dragos is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or two, things could get nasty. That's the clock on the top that you see. Under that is back in business. Every salvager knows that they're always just one lucky haul away from their next payday.
So apparently we made some cash flow. That's a good thing.
Let's see.
Oh, we can put another die into one of these. That's a good thing. But
Yeah, how do you know which one? Oh, is it the one that's like?
oh, the one that's red there. Yeah, that's what it is. But how do I shift to the other objective? Would be a good question to answer.
Okay,
I just did it.
now.
Okay, it's right. It's right and left on the D-pad. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, so
It's saying that this one is risky.
all right.
That you're on right
So
now.
since it's risky, what we're going to do is we're going to use my yellow die there, my completely yellow die that's guaranteed positive. Or at least I hope that's what we're doing. If we're doing anything else, I'm going to try to change it. All right, so
Oh, it was just the one more over.
oh, that's interesting.
Does it let you go back?
Not really.
So it says here, tutorial drives and navigation. You are now free to explore Erland's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive.
Did they have to make it rhyme? I guess so.
Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you're out of dice.
We're not yet, so
So scroll the station with LS.
left stick.
It says here that L2 and R2 rotate the camera.
Interesting.
Or
Good
no,
to know.
I'm sorry. Scroll the station with LS.
Why don't they just say left stick?
Rotate the camera with RS. Good luck.
Right stick. Okay. All right. So boom, and we still have dice, but could we spend them anywhere else? Is the question I have. So let's temporarily back out, and maybe permanently. We'll see what the game says.
That's the shipyard. Dragos' yard.
And down.
Empty container. There was another one up higher.
Yep.
Couple more. Well, so if you go back down one, that one is dock C4.
All right. Let's see what we got there.
Helion Crossing. Merchants willing to run the gauntlet of Helion system are rare, but those that do always return eventually.
Okay. Apparently not now though. So why could I guess realistically I could look out the porthole here if I wanted to, and there's just nothing to see yet. Okay, that's fine.
There's another location up higher, actually two of them.
Well,
one
yeah.
back down was Rotunda, Old Dock Terminal.
Let me guess, nothing here again, but let's see. Oh, actually there is something here.
So there's this one that you're on right now is Danger. Steel dock plans. Havenage Security has to have plans. Stealing them would be the fastest way to get to know this place and the most dangerous.
Well, and also the most stupid. It's my first day here. I'm not stealing anything. Okay.
And the one on the right is explore the rotunda. That's risky. The rotunda of Old Dock is filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays.
All right, so let's choose a die for you then, and hopefully then we'll be able to. I'm on the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. And let's lock that in.
Neutral.
Oh, it was yellow. You said it was guaranteed positive. Why'd you lie to me, game? Okay, that's fine though. Clock progress, yay. All right. So, and can I repeat that, or let's find out. Okay, so let's click onto you again.
I guess then you only have one other dice left.
Oh yeah, and okay. It's the all right. So let's not have to make that decision yet. Let's see if I can find an easy one to spend my weak little two on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's back out.
There was one more up the top that you didn't see yet. That's the Overlook Bar. That's Dock B2, Rotunda Wet Dock. And there's one up ahead too. But maybe if this one has a simpler
Oh yeah.
task.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
True. Very true.
Take several cycles to reach the starboard belt and return loot and scrap from the old wrecks.
Okay, so no task here, unfortunately. So let's. So we're.
Yeah, there was one up higher, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Bright market. Okay, so risky and danger.
in other words, no.
There was another one up top. Straight ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Up.
Like. Okay, there we.
Gate,
There,
passage to the low end.
there we go.
Cryo, so no.
No, dude. Okay.
Let's see if there's one up. Yeah, there's another one. Oh, that was the one you just saw, I think.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And see if there's any more up top.
I don't think so.
I think I see one.
Oh no. Okay, that's how to see my character sheet. It's good to know. I'm turning. You mean
Wait, why are you turning?
I'm trying to see? You said there was something else. Something else.
Like straight up ahead, in the direction that you're going.
Okay. So. Yeah.
Now see if you can go past that. Or is that the last
That's the
one?
last one.
Okay, so if you go back, I think there were maybe at least one of them that we didn't look at. Try that one. Because that's the bar. Okay, so no. Nothing, no tasks.
Well.
And you could buy cryo, I guess.
Okay, which we don't want to do. Okay, all right, true. And
What's the one in the middle? We looked, yeah, well, what, yeah. Did we already look at that one?
I thought so.
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah,
did
it's
look at that, danger and risky.
Yeah.
So let's just go back down. Well, did we look at that? Whoop.
It's sensitive.
It's touchy, yeah. Did we look at this one?
There's no task here. There will be later, but not yet. All
Okay,
right.
let's go down. Whoops. Yeah, did we look at that? Oh, cool. Safe. Well, there's one on the right.
Okay, so
You're on it.
all right. So really, what I should do is I should make sure I'm on my 2 die. No. You. Okay. So click on you first. Then it lets me select the die. I'm on the 2, right?
Yeah.
All right. So since I've got to spend it somewhere, might as well spend it here.
Negative.
Okay. But it was safe, so I don't take any repercussions for it. And since I've got this die here, might as well spend it. If it lets me repeat, and it looks like it does.
Neutral.
Okay, so we'll take the good progress there, and time to go to bed. Okay. So where's my container? Is it
It's further down.
further
I
down?
think,
Okay.
right? Or no, I thought it was.
Well,
Okay.
there isn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Go back up. Oops.
No, not you.
Oh, that's right. There it is. There it is.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
All
End
right.
cycle.
Yep.
Oh God, you're starving.
Oh, so we need to go buy food.
Yeah, this time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring surrounds you. For a moment, you're gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void, and the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging at the edge of your mind.
Okay, so if we live, the first thing we need to do is go to the bar.
These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station. A web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Observe it or touch it.
Well, I always say look before touch. So observe.
Even though you have no line of sight, you see, feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, but the map of its connections. It's a looped cloud, spokes and spires that jut out into space. It's an ingrown thing full of obsolete loops and severed pathways. It's a system, a map, a territory all at once.
Now, one question I have is my food bar was half full yesterday. Now it's empty. I didn't know it would work that way. I thought we had a day. Guess I didn't.
You notice a tugging feeling pulling you consistently as if it were a small child. Somehow it's pulling in two directions at once. You look down.
It's saying feed, and you just see a sign saying feed me. No, what do we see?
All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once.
Creepy.
You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a chain within you to shift.
Ooh, can we like hack stuff now? Think so.
Close your eyes for a second and you feel it waiting there. The station's splayed out across your mind, a swarm of connected nodes waiting to be explored, and then it is gone.
I definitely remember starving though. We will deal with that.
Shutting down.
Yep. And look, we're missing 2 dice now because of the whole starving thing.
Gotta go get some food.
Yep. Alright, so where's the bar at? I'm hoping.
It was up.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So get a drink or buy rations. So if you go over one to the right.
Buy rations is what we probably want here.
Yeah, you're on it.
Cool. And I would use the 1, but I don't want to fail it. So, but where else am I gonna play a 1 really? Well, all right. I can. Oh, I do want to come off it.
I mean, I thought it was just you don't roll the dice for that, right? So you just
Oh, you just
do
buy
a
it. Yeah, you buy it. Yeah. So, am I on?
Yeah, you're.
No, it's not. It's not
Where are
red.
you?
It's not
Where
red.
you are.
I'm on my dice. Okay. I mean,
Oh, you're on it now.
cool.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because you had 25 cryo, I thought.
Okay, so I guess click again to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, cool. You bought it.
Awesome.
Um,
In fact, do I still have enough money to buy more just in case?
you do, but you only have 15 and it costs 10. It'll leave you with 5, so I mean, I
Yeah.
guess you're okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to be starving again. That'd be no fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
Done.
I don't know if that includes drink. Like, do you need drink?
I don't think it differs between them.
Okay. Alright, so that's complete.
Oh, but actually, to be fair, my bar is not all the way full, so I have 5 cryo left to spend, right?
Yeah, but nothing is 5 cryo.
Okay, beautiful. Well, not beautiful, but I understand. Thank you. Okay, so let's find a task to do then. It's a shame you don't get your dice back after you feed the guy.
I know, right?
Yeah. I understand why, though. I should have been watching. Half full is bad, I've learned. No task here.
I think if you go up,
Not up like... Well, where'd my cursor go? Oh yeah, I see it, okay.
okay. So here you have a risky and a danger.
Ooh, let's see. How are my dice looking? I see the 1.
You do have a 1 full yellow.
So might as well play it. Yeah, might as well play it here.
The risky one's on the right.
All right. So I'm already on it, correct?
You're on the danger.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On the right.
Yeah.
You're on it now.
Okay. Beautiful. Let's click in and
2 over.
2 over.
Right there. Positive outcome.
Yay!
That's good.
Yep. Alrighty. Alright, so I guess let's go to the dockyard, the place where we worked yesterday, if we can find it.
Yeah, you're on it. Whoops.
2 off.
Well, there's 2 dockyards. That's the. Well, now you're in the bar.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's Dragos' yard.
Okay,
And if you go up 1, it's one of the dockyards.
I guess Dragos is where we want to be here.
So you have a risky and a safe. The safe is on the right.
Okay, so you know that annoying one that I hate is going to the safe, because if I fail it, it's not the end of the world. Okay.
You're on it.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, click in and go for my 1.
Negative.
Oh, well, we saw it coming. The die had to go and nothing hurt me,
You
so.
still got a +5 cryo.
I still get paid even for bad work.
Yeah.
I like it. And like, I have a 50-50 die here that I can also play in the same slot if I
Yeah.
want to, and like, where do I? Well, why not?
Neutral.
Okay, we'll take
So
it.
now you're 20 cryo.
All right. So, I should probably go back to the bar then and spend some of that cryo on a drink. Because my bar could still be full, or could still be filled a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 1 more up. Like down a little bit. Yeah, yep.
And then,
Now there's one called get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along with greenway seems like a good test.
okay, it's risky.
It's 6 cryo.
It would be risky in real life, but hey, the game doesn't mind, so I'll try it. I'm on it, right?
Plus energy. Actually, that was a good thing.
Yeah, I got some progress on 1 o'clock for that. Like it, okay, all right.
You could get another one actually.
Oh, actually, I'll do that. Although I might need to eat tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So, but you're out of dice.
Yeah. Yep. So that means time to go to bed. Do I need to head down further to get to the stupid cargo container?
Yeah, you have to go down, I think. Or wait. No, go back up. Yeah, I thought you were on it. Yeah, there it is.
All right. Well, I'm trying to end
You
the.
aren't finished with the cycle. Complete active scenes to proceed.
Oh, so is that the yellow spot that I saw somewhere on the dock there?
There's 2 of them that are yellow, so yeah.
I don't have dice left. I can't do anything here. So
Now, but what is it that they want you to do there anyway?
there's nothing I can do in that spot.
But it's not even asking for dice,
But
really good.
like, what does it say on the bottom here?
Merchants willing to run the gauntlet of the alien system are rare, but those that do would always return eventually.
Well, there are no merchants here, game. There's nothing for me to do on the spot. Okay. Next question. There's no objective listed anywhere here. Like,
I don't see.
okay, awesome.
Oh, find a doctor?
Oh, find a doctor that I haven't.
Actually, no, that's a menu thing. Like if you look at the right arrow, it's L1, survive. You find a doctor. R1 says operator, view character.
Okay.
Those are just directions.
Well, I think the find a doctor thing is actually an objective. So,
it says L1.
L1. Okay, beautiful. Oh, and it's telling me where to go for it. Okay. So hold it. Go. Okay.
Repay Dragos, survive.
Oh, okay. So, well, we're working on repaying Dragos. We can't do that right now, though. All right. So,
Dragos pulled you out of salvage and set you up. Perhaps you can repay his kindness in time.
yeah.
Toggle tracking or survive.
Oh, so it's how to track. That's showing me how to track a quest. And survive is just don't die. So it'd be stupid to track that. But we can try to.
What happens if you click on repay Dragos?
Where's repay Dragons?
Up one.
Okay, up 1. Beautiful. Okay. Like that'll remind me of what I need to do that. But
Okay, so it doesn't really.
help me at all. And now I don't even know how to get out of this menu.
Let's see. What happens if you hit survive?
Well, these are different quests. It'll help me track that quest. But okay, where's the survive at?
You're on, oh, down below.
Down below. Okay.
One more
One
down.
more. Okay, beautiful.
There, whoop, yeah, you're on it. Oh, yeah. You need access to corporate pharmaceuticals, otherwise this escape attempt will come to a rapid end.
Okay, so let's see. Does it mark any place now that I've tracked that quest? Does it mark any place on the station where I can do that? Would be nice. Just saying.
Toggle tracking, it says, and up above that it says find a doctor.
Yeah, I would love to game. Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, there.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I see it now.
So how do you click on that? Oh, so go up one. Let me see where your cursor is. It's hard to see.
I'm trying to up one.
I mean, like, how do you get to this left-sided,
Well, if I wasn't
this thing here? How do you get to that?
maybe if I hit the L. Well, I'm kind of learning on it, but like.
Oh, so go up to here?
Yeah, I think I can do that now.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful.
Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door.
That doesn't sound good. And the enforcer's probably looking for us. I'm hoping somebody covers. I don't think they will.
You shuffle down the flickering hallway toward the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you were here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, this decaying pad block, they have all made the long queue a test of your nerve, but your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will...
Yeah, the less said about that, the better.
You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. Look inside or look at the enforcer.
No, don't look at the enforcer. Look inside, please. Don't scare yourself.
You lean against the doorframe and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light flickering through a far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Wait your turn, he growls.
Hold it, you fell asleep in the middle of nowhere? Okay, great.
After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway and you catch a distant voice. Send the next one in to Shura. The enforcer jerks his head and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through a plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the bright market sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above. And for a moment, you are transfixed by the motion. Come sit, calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of the simple folded bed. You make your way across the room.
He looks like the most innocent person in the world. He has a sharp voice like that. Never who you expect. Like, doesn't he look kind of cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least I think so.
The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak, they blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please sit. They gesture to the bed, and then turn to open a case of tools on the table.
That's not at all creepy. I don't imagine him cutting into me at all. Why would you say that? Oh, God.
You sit. Sabian returns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead and dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness unmistakably etched across their face. How long have you been on the station? They ask, scanner still to their eye. A few cycles or don't answer.
A few cycles. No reason not to answer him.
They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. They take your
Good
arm
assumption.
and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying. They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy.
Yeah, you're basically your typical doctor, at least if you're lucky. At least there was some empathy there.
Ascent Arc doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. To prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case escaping, they built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence.
Oh God. Yeah. We heard about this before, but it somehow sounds worse now. Now that we know we're further down the chain than we thought we were, we're closer to death than we thought we were. Now it's scarier, I think.
Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which Ascent Arc remains the sole proprietor of. They look up. Sound familiar?
Too familiar.
Yes, no, or how do you know this?
He's a freaking doctor. I'm sure he's in this world. Doctors see this stuff all the time. So, yes is good.
Good, that may help. They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble.
Ooh, that's only slightly scary.
I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else.
Take your pick. Probably the second one though, but take your pick.
Emulations like you, sleepers as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm, and Ascent Arc has no reason to release stabilizer into the market.
Okay, now I understand the developers need a way of saying this to the player, but why would the stuff be telling this guy, by the way, you have their rights in case you didn't know that? It just sounds weird.
Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is used to you. They turn away, assembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something, anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help. They sigh and see your darkness under your eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door.
Alright, so what's the next step here?
You saw Toshiro outside. You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yadagan. They are influential in the low end. They give me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away.
How do I help with that? I'm getting the feeling you want me to do something.
But Yagatan has connections. Smugglers from the Star-Lord Belt. Mercenaries working for the corporation One Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance.
Ooh, interesting.
Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it. Why help me, or thank you?
Because it's the job, so thank you covers it.
Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead.
So he just said, don't thank me yet. Oh God! Scary.
You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face. But the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd.
Okay, so we have another objective here.
Sourcing stabilizer. Sabine thinks they can source some stabilizer through Yagatan, but it is going to take a few cycles.
So it's not a real objective. It will be an objective later. Then why make it glowy like that?
It says wait for Sabine to acquire the stabilizer.
Okay, so it seems like now we need to go to bed. Seems that. Or I'm wrong, actually. Is this where we just came from?
No, this is a food vendor.
Oh, why couldn't you have shown me that earlier when I had money? Oh well.
You do have 14.
Okay.
Memphis is busy with his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungi fungus into a dented wok. His other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red flecked dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills simple orders, heaping the fungus with bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. The sack of chips rattles in his apron pocket as customers file against the burner, handing over payment. Approach or watch?
I guess, well, our hunger's full though, so I actually don't want to waste the money, so let's try watch. Let's see what that does.
Despite the cue, Emphasis doesn't rush. He addresses each potion individually, squeezing precise slugs of liquid from an assortment of bottles into the bowl of torn leaves and break slices before tossing them loosely together. Occasionally, a waiting customer might mutter something about efficiency, but Emphasis remains steady in his process.
Alright.
After a while, the cue fades back into the crowd and Memphis sets down his metal bowl and looks up across the burner to see you watching him. I can feel your eyes burning a hole in my bowl. Free sample?
Ooh, can't turn down free.
Nod or shake your head.
Nod, can't turn down free.
He gestures neatly. Come over. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy, the smooth makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire and your skin hardens in its glare.
Okay.
I know you sleepers, Emphasis says while he cooks. His voice deep and clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. Tell him a story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks. His eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility in its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and the dark container, and the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems you tell him, like some dream that he once had, but can never forget.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, even to look, what to do. Eventually, you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles, but next time we pay.
Understood.
He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner's side, and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time, then, sleeper.
See you then.
Waves you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you turn your back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up with a fusion reactor. You'll be back.
Oh, definitely. Now he's hooked. Okay. Alright, so at this point I take it we're done.
There's a yellow,
Oh, there is?
yeah, one more up.
One
One more straight up.
oh, straight up, okay.
Okay. Street food stall. Order fungus. Spice fungus is one of the few things potent enough to stimulate your limited taste sensors. It's incredible stuff. It's 15 cry. Oh, you don't have enough.
Yeah, and we're full anyway, so it'd be stupid to pay for it.
So back under wait for the stabilizer, it's flashing, so you might be able to get that now.
Oh.
I don't really know, but it's flashing.
Yeah.
It's right to the left.
Oh, right to the left. Okay. Like over there?
Yeah, that's it. Thinks they can source some, maybe take a few cycles. I don't know, but it's like flashing over there.
Maybe that's because of the objective we have marked.
Maybe.
Like, because we have survived tracked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I just hypothetically, if I go over to another quest objective, like what's that one?
Repay Dragos.
Okay, like if I track that, I need to hit it again, don't I? If I track that, it stops flashing, right? Oh no, it's still flashing. That's weird.
But it's not flashing over on the button on the left.
Okay.
Just flashing on the ship.
Okay, I can. It's saying I can do that now, but I think it's lying because nothing's there. I'm looking for the cargo container here.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. And now.
Oh, you're past your.
Yeah, I figured I might be. Now, if this game was set up humanely, it should save at the end of every day.
Yeah.
So
Again, the skeletal ring in the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before, and the threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow.
okay, so at the end of this scene, we'll call it.
Between the threads, you see bright spaces, caches of shimmering light beneath the transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of the thread across the ring through these forms, then leap off into the void.
We're already starting to get hungry again. Annoying.
Yeah, that was quick.
Too quick. I filled it up all the way and ate extra. What do you want, game?
You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, communication. There are so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Focus on the threads or focus on the nodes.
If we focus on the threads, we'll have a pathway to follow. Okay, so I would say, but they might blur together. But I would say focus on the threads. It gives us a path, and we're over the hour, so think quickly.
There are more threads than you can count. As you choose one that passes nearby and approach it as you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread when you first see them. They are not single lines, but rough, fuzzy things woven from data strings of all kinds. The threads end nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity.
Opportunities are good. Love them. Love it when they knock.
Then that instant tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied around you. The first or the second.
Begin at the beginning. It's a very good place to start. The first.
The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black.
Oh,
Someone out
wrong
there
choice.
is tracking you, hunting you,
Ooh.
following the thread to you.
Scary.
They're in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle.
So at least we learned about a pursuer. That's a good thing.
The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something, a sphere shimmering above a strange angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you. Then you open your eyes. Time is short.
We already get that impression. Trust me. Okay, so that's what we're going to call it for the day. We're still missing 2 dice. That shouldn't be the case. We're not hungry anymore. But okay, we'll see what the next day brings next time. Bye, folks.